Hello everyone, it is Folio Society time. Recently I picked up a big stack of books from the Folio Society, 4 novels I ordered in this particular pre-order, The Cat's Cradle, and then later 2001 A Space Odyssey were the impetus for convincing me I had to place that order and order the stuff that was in my cart. And naturally, after I placed the order and got it in, I'm thinking about a couple other books I should have stuck in that cart, and I'm regretting it. So now they're in the cart waiting for something else to make me strike that fancy and place an order and get them to ship them books from the United Kingdom all the way to the Sunshine State of Florida. For another one of those big stacks of books, which I love to get. The Folio Society makes books that I love. I love the stylized covers. I love the slipcases. I love the illustrations. I like it all. And they publish a lot of books that I love. It's a publisher that I'm not going to go buy every single Folio Society book that comes out. But when they make a book that I want to get it on the shelf. My collection down here for the Folio Society is growing. It's expanding. I've almost got a shelf full of them books. That's the problem. You buy books, you run out of room. So you got to get more room so you can fit the books. And it's a never-ending problem. But I've already showed you a couple books from that order. The first one that I showed you was George Orwell's 1984, and I've got a variety of editions of 1984, and I love that book. So when you get a chance to get a nice one, you get it. That one was a fourth printing I got directly from the Folio Society. The next one that I showed you was Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, brand new, just came out. So it's a first print edition there. Let's see what else. You see, they shipped all these books and this cool stuff here. Lots and lots and lots of padding. Thank you, Folio Society, for hooking me up and hopefully getting all my books to me in tip-top shape. When I buy a book, I want it to be perfect, so at least I hope when I get it in, it's as close to perfect as they can do. And lots and lots and lots of padding is a good way to help that. And I don't know what you call this stuff, but it seems to do the trick. They also wrap the books in something, either a shrink wrap for the older books or the newer books. They wrap it in a thin plastic layer. We'll show you what it looks like here in a second. But the next book that I want to show you out of this set, again, is wrapped in more of this stuff. And here is that thin white plastic stuff I was talking about, a paper. That's thin plastic or paper, it's hard to say. But let's take it out and see. Oh my goodness, what could it be? Can you see that? Holy cow. 2001 A Space Odyssey is blowing my mind, this metallic slipcase. It just looks so good. I don't think I knew that it was going to be like this. I don't think I knew. I think I did see metallic slipcase. I don't know what that means. What it means is sharp. That is sweet. So the slipcase is awesome. It's something that I don't have, and it's apropos for the story. Let's take a look at the book. So we got 2001 A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. And I don't know what you know, but this is a famous movie directed by Stanley Kubrick. And the way I understand it was that the book and the screenplay were a collaboration between the author, Arthur C. Clarke, and Stanley Kubrick. What I think I understand is that both were contributing to the story. Changes were being made as the other one was doing work. Adjustments were made. Arthur C. Clarke would make suggestions. Kubrick would change the script, and such as that. That's the way I understand it. I'm sure I'm wrong. Maybe you can tell me how far off I am. But a joint venture, the book and the movie, were being created in the beginning at the same time. So that's enough to say about that. We showed you the slipcase already. Let's take a look at this book. It just looks so good. There's no way I was not prepared for how good this would look, from the slipcase to the cover to the spine. So the cover is bound in printed art paper with, you can kind of see there, holographic foil. I don't know what you would call it, but anyway, you can see, can you see that? this foil. You get duo colors and holographic foil. Man, it just looks so good. The illustrations are done by Joe Wilson. And let's take a look and see what they look like. Here's our end papers. It's a silvery color. It's not quite as metallic as the cover, but a shiny silver end papers. And I just got the book open, and this is exciting. I mean, I'm pleased with this production. I don't know how many amazing versions of 2001: A Space Odyssey there are out there, but this is one of them. The fact that I never had it makes me excited that I finally do. So this book was out of print for a while, and they were selling very high on the secondary market. I'm showing you while I talk. It's very high on the eBay and stuff like that. London, the Folio Society, 2016. And then finally they decided to put this book back in print, and that's what we get. This one is a second printing, which I think I already knew that, 2022. And I was keeping an eye out for these things on the secondary market. But when they made a new print run, the price was a whole lot more my taste than trying to buy at first prints on the secondary market. And I'm not sure if this is exactly the same. I don't know if the slipcase is the same or the covers are the same. I don't know. I don't know how to compare one to the other. If you got any insight, let me know. Comment down below, as the kids say. But a second print. Our illustrations, let's take a look and see. Did I already show you the frontis? I already showed you the frontis. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to let my fingers do the walking. One of the best things about the Folio Society tends to be having illustrated versions and very nice versions of the book. But illustrations are a nice part of what makes these books different from run-of-the-mill versions of many of these books that have been out a long time that we know and love. What makes it worth buying another edition is covers, slipcases, illustrations, and such as that. And this is pleasing. I got to admit, this is one of the more exciting Folio Society buys for me. I've got a lot of them that have really tripped the trigger, that have blown my skirt up, as they say. But this one is neat, mostly because I didn't expect it to be this nice when I got it in hand. I didn't expect it to look this good. I really had no idea. I was buying it for the book and buying it for the movie, I'll be honest. A great movie and a great book and everything that went into it all. That's what I was buying. But when I get it in hand, it looks so good. They could have, don't tell anybody, but now that I have this book, I'd have paid more for it. I would have. Let's keep that between you and I. The illustrations, they're just so good. I love this book. I'm pleased, excited about it. And I think I've got one more that I can show you. So there it is, Arthur C. Clarke's 2001: A Space Odyssey, second print from the Folio Society. If you want one, go get one. This is exciting, and it looks just so good. Thank you for your time. I got no more lies to tell, so say la vie, baby.